One unhappy customer can scare away 30 others. And to fix that, you need to impress 46 people just to make up for it. In this video, I'll show you the truth about reviews, the simple math that explains why they matter, what today's buyers really think, and easy ways to get tons of happy customers talking about you. The best sales and marketing experts always start with one thing, the customer. What are they thinking? What do they want? What do they hate? How do they act? Why do they act that way? So let's get some insight into the mind of the review giver, the review reader, and what's going on with them in today's world. 88% of consumers read reviews before engaging with a company. 84% of consumers trust reviews as much as they trust personal recommendations. 73% of consumers only trust reviews from within the last month. 70% of consumers would leave a review if they were asked to leave a review. People are more likely to leave negative reviews because negative experiences trigger higher emotional states than positive experiences. People look at negative reviews before positive ones because of trust. Anyone can fake a good one. No one would fake a bad one. People also trust a 4 more than a 5 because 5s seem too good to be true. Responses to negative reviews carry as much weight as a positive one. Yet more than 75% of companies in the United States never respond to a single negative review. Now, let's recap and dumb it down to some key takeaways on those stats, because they're mind-blowing. Everyone looks at reviews. Reviews are more trustworthy than any marketing material you could ever make. People love to bitch and moan, but people trust those people more. Too good to be true is a real thing in the review world. Faking perfection actually has the opposite effect that you'd want it to if you're the guy that's gonna fake it. Keep it real. You don't have to be a dime. Being a strong 7 or 8 is great in reviews. No one expects perfection, but they expect accountability and making up for it. So now I wanna deep dive into some math and why it's so important to have a system in place to consistently get reviews, even if they aren't perfect. So we're gonna look at 2 scenarios. Scenario 1 is where most businesses are. They have little to no system in place for consistently getting reviews. And if they happen, they happen. Scenario 2 is that same business implementing just some of the basics, but how those basics can massively impact their business. And after the math, we're gonna deep dive into some strategies for you. So scenario 1, we have 1,000 customer interactions, not reviews, just customer interactions with your restaurant, with your bar, with your company, with your salespeople, doesn't matter. 1,000 customer interactions. 98% of them are either neutral or positive. You're doing amazing. 2.5% of the positive or neutral experiences are gonna post a 5-star review in this scenario. So that would be 26 positive reviews based on the 1,000 experiences. Now, you were 98% good, there's still a little 2% bad. It's okay, you're not perfect. 2% of your customers had a bad experience. 50% of the bad experience people are going to post a bad review. You're gonna get 10 1-star negative reviews, which is gonna all equal out to be a 3.89 star rating on Google reviews or Yelp or whatever, wherever you're on. So again, quick recap. You have 1,000 customer interactions. 90% of those interactions are either just halfway decent or good. You only have 2% of people that you didn't make very happy, and you got some positive reviews, some negative reviews, and it all ended up being a 3.89 star rating. Now, let's look at scenario 2. And in scenario 2, we have the same scenario, except this company has decided to take some of the direction from a video like this and put in some basic systems and strategy in place to try to consistently get proactively and intentionally positive reviews. So we'll break it down again. 1,000 customer interactions, same exact. 98% of those interactions are neutral or positive, identical to scenario 1. 10%, not 2.5% like scenario 1, but 10% of the positive experiences are gonna post a 5-star review. And that would be 98 positive reviews. Still, just like scenario 1, there are 2% of people that interacted with you or your company had a bad experience. And still, 50% of those people are going to post a bad review. So 10 1-star negative reviews get posted, and this all equals a 4.6 star rating. Now I want you to notice a couple major things. The 3.89 star versus the 4.6 star are providing the identical customer experience. 98 positive, 2% negative. Both also have the identical number of negative reviews, identical. And the second one bumped to a 4.6 star, and they're still only getting 10% of positive experiences to even leave a review. You don't have to be a mathematician to get this stuff. You also don't have to be a genius to implement some insanely powerful strategies into your business right now, today. Let's take a look at why most fail and then how to fix it. The number one reason why most businesses fail at getting reviews is very simple. They don't ask. You just have to ask. Remember the stat earlier? More than 70% of people would leave a review if you just asked. The second reason is they rely on email follow-ups that get ignored. People are most likely to leave a review when emotions are high, whether positive or negative. So by the time they see their email, the ether has worn away, even though it would only take 2 seconds. It also takes less than 2 seconds to swipe right and delete that email without a single feeling being hurt. They're feeling like, dude, I already paid you. What more do you want from me? Number 3, sales teams have zero incentive to get reviews. They're so far removed from the positive effects that a positive review could have on the company that it just doesn't cross their mind at all to take the time to do it and ask. So if that's all the reasons most people fail at it, can you guess what we should do about it? Aside from the obvious, let's get tactical. So here's a 4-part framework to how to build a review engine in your sales organization or in your business today. Number 1, get the humans to ask and then keep asking. Listen, I know AI, CRMs, automations, they're everywhere, and that's great and that's cool. But the best tool you have are the human beings that help your company thrive. If your salespeople can get people to spend their hard-earned money with them, trust me, they can get a free review. That doesn't mean all of them will, or that all of them will get them. So make sure you do have a system in place that at least tracks whether that customer in your CRM left a review or not. And if not, contact them to get it. How? The best move that no one does, create an automation that tasks the rep 2 days after the day of the sale or the first time that they ask to call them, not text them, not email them, but pick up the phone, use their voice, and call them. Thank them for their business. Remind them of next steps if that's applicable to your business and your process, and ask them if they wouldn't mind leaving them a review real quick. Now, when they say yes, because most will, have the rep text them a link and say right away on the phone, let me know if you got that. If you could just throw me on speaker and drop a review real quick while I'm on here. I just want to make sure it comes through. It'll just help me an absolute ton, and I would really, really appreciate it. Most everyone are going to do it if you just tell them to do it. Number 2, you want to tie reviews to sales behavior. You want to tie sales compensation directly to reviews. You can tie it to quantity in a month, average rating with a required minimum number, or other ways depending on your sales cycle and current comp structure. But no matter what, if they aren't incentivized to do it, if the sales reps are not incentivized to get positive reviews from your customers, and they're not de-incentivized not to, they will never, ever get them. We have gone through this with company after company after company. You have to give them the reason to do it and then almost hurt them if they don't. You want to pay them for doing it. Hit their paychecks if they don't. Now, that may sound harsh, but it isn't. You run a business. You make business decisions. Say you're welcome for paying you what you should be doing anyways, all right? So, number 3, make it personal. Personal and human in all ways. Reps texting clients to get reviews, call instead. Reps texting to get reviews, send a video message instead. People leaving positive reviews on your profile, respond to every single one of them with a thank you. Thank you so much for not only interacting with our company, but for taking the time out of your day to leave a positive review. Leave them with gratitude. And a little bit of bonus, let them know you just emailed them a little gift. Whatever the hell that little gift is, gift card or whatever, it doesn't matter, but give them something. Make the experience memorable. People leaving negative reviews on your profile, respond to every single one with an apology and then take action to bend over backwards to make it up to them. Righting the wrongs creates more loyal, die-hard customers for life than anything else. Number 4, turn reviews into marketing fuel. What you don't want to do is don't do all the hard work just to brag about your rating and let the market do its job. Use that Post that everywhere you can. Your social media, your front desk, your website, every single piece of marketing material you have, you should be putting your 5-star, 4.5 star, whatever the hell it is, everywhere. Now, when you implement these processes in your business, which are almost completely free, by the way, you'll undoubtedly see an increase in your business. If you find excuses not to, you'll be left in the dust by the 4 and 5 stars wishing you had. Now, if you're still watching this, I'm genuinely grateful. Speaking of reviews, I'd love some from you in the form of like a like, a subscribe, maybe, hell, even maybe like a comment or something like that. I appreciate you. I'm Brandon Biskey, and this is Make Sales Great Again.